Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Coach JC. Everyone gather around should be a good one today. Today's topic is why is it hard for some men to date successful women? But one thing I'll probably say is ego is pride. A lot of that's going on. A lot of times as men, we pride ourselves with how much money we got, our assets, our cars, our houses, a lot of materialistic stuff, and try to think that we're a man instead of realizing that, hey, you're with a woman who makes a lot more money than you, has the thing that you desire. Don't criticize her. Don't really be jealous or envy of her. Just kind of learn from her and kind of see how does she move on a day-to-day basis. Because you got to realize, what does she do to attain, that position, and what does she do to obtain that degree that she currently has, and she's actually using it. And a lot of times as men, we like to shrink down instead of just step up and rise up. Like, hey, if she's, a doctor, she's a lawyer, she's, a veterinary assistant or whatever whatever her profession is, we got to kind of just study and just try to see what can we do internally. That might be going back to school, that might be learning a trade, that might try to see if we can get a promotion on our job. Because at the end of the day, you do try to find somebody who y'all click with, y'all on the same wavelength, y'all ultimately do get married. Your money's gonna be her money and vice versa. So, just to say that, hey, I'm very intimidated by, successful women. Those are just weak men, because men who are confident or self-assured, who know what they want in life, understanding that, hey, they may not be where they want right now, they're going to keep building, they're going to keep aspiring to always be the best selves. They understand that, hey, I need to continue to build, I got to continue to study, I got to continue to push myself, to elevate myself. And don't really look at your partner as something that's destructive. Look at her like, hey, I see what you got, but guess what? I can do better. Or, hey, I can get to where you're at. So that's kind of like myself in my marriage. I be looking at my wife. Every time I look up, she's doing this. Oh, you just open up a yoga studio. Okay, I see you. Okay, all right. Okay, you done went back and you got this certificate. Okay, let me try to get something else. Let me try to do this. Oh, hey, you wrote one book. Okay, let me try to write two books. It's the competition that kind of drives us. It's just kind of fuel our fire when it comes to our marriage, and that's kind of like how you gotta look at it. If a man's talking about, I don't want to date you because you got too much money and stuff like that, he don't really understand that the goal is to elevate in life. The goal is not to be stagnant in life. A lot of times, like I said, the men, we can just get stagnant, we can just be complacent. And like I said, I ain't even gonna lie, I've been in that predicament many times where I've just been on jobs where it's just like, I'm just there 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. I look up and I'm like, damn, I'm still here. I still in the elevator. I'm still not doing what I gotta do. Until I'm like, hey, I gotta boss up. I gotta do something different. You gotta try different things. You gotta take risks, because like I said, if you want success, you want anything in life, you gotta go out there and get it. Nobody's gonna hand you anything. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't really look at her nothing bad. You gotta look at it like, hey, what can I learn from her? Like, what's her study habits? What is her what time she going to bed? What courses is she taking in school? What kind of training is she doing? Because every time I look up, my wife's always doing some kind of training. I'm like, damn, did you not just get this? Why are you going to? I don't question her at this point. I'm just like, hey, this is just Hannah. But at this point, I'll be like, man, you going out here getting another certification? Man, you going out here getting another online class you're trying to complete? I'm like, what? Oh, man. Stop playing. Like, every time I look at you, you're always trying to do something better. I'm like, yeah, I got to step up to the plate. I got to continue to strive and get better. But yeah, that's just the healthy competition that we have as, husband and wife. And that just motivates me, motivates me to keep going, keep pushing, end of days, like I said, come to marriages, come to relationships, there is no days off, there is no off days, there is no off season. You always continue to pour into your partner And like I said, it is tough when you go out there, you date, try to find somebody successful than you. You can't feel lonely, you can't feel intimidated, but at the same time, though, you just gotta keep pushing. Keep pushing, keep understanding your why, and understanding that hey, that's that person, that's their goal, that's their accomplishment. But what can I learn from them? What can I learn to? How can I better serve myself so I can get to that level, or what I need to do with my current position to elevate? So I'm just trying to be stagnant and just comfortable. That's our big issue with men. We get comfortable. We get somewhere. We get comfortable. We don't want to keep striving, keep rising up the ranks. And like I said, if you're successful doing your thing, it's good. It should be aspiring to be. Don't try to dumb yourself down, because if you trust me, the man, he's ready for you. He's going to elevate himself to get to your level or even surpass you. But it really should be something harmful, something that's detrimental to you guys. It should be something that, hey, you just need to work out so we can better serve ourselves, our families, or just in general. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. Until next time, what do you feel about the situation? What do you feel about the topic as far as moving to making more money and stuff? Is it good, bad? Feel free to comment below. Until next time out, Coach JC.